Welcome to this episode of Cooking with Kirby. Today we are going to be doing something stuffed. Yes, we're going to be stuffing some chicken breast. Now I love having lots of veggies and some cheese, lots and lots of cheese in there. So you know what, it's just an amazing dish. So no further ado, let's get down to the recipe so I can show you how to make it. The cheese that I'm going to be using for this is going to be Monterey Jack cheese. I love how it melts, and then as it rests and it thickens up, it has a nice chewy bite to it. So go ahead and shred up your cheese, and then that little piece that you can't shred up anymore, go ahead and eat that. It's really delicious. Now me, I like a lot of vegetables, so I prepped up some red onion, green bell pepper, some mushroom, and tomato. This right here can be customized. You could put whatever you want in there. Spinach is really good. You know, go ahead and put in whatever, vegetables you want in your stuffed chicken breast. You know, if you don't like one of these items, you can go ahead and leave it out. Like I said, this is very customizable, and no matter how you do it, it comes out great. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to take our chicken breast that's cleaned, it's already been washed off and dried off. What we're going to do is we're going to butterfly it. So we're going to cut right down the middle, and try not to go all the way down because you don't want to puncture it. And then we're going to just go ahead and slice through the side of it. As we open it up, we're just going to keep cutting the sides of it. So the more you slice, it's going to open it up even more. So you just want to go ahead and cut just a very tad bit of it, and then until you get it fully opened up. As you can see, that's pretty much what you want. And then you're going to go ahead and do the other side exactly the same way. Just glide your blade through it and just open it up. Once you get it all opened up, this is pretty much you'll have like a little pocket that you'll be able to just wrap. Now you want to go ahead and season it with your favorite seasoning. I love this Cajun seasoning. This is Bazel's Cajun seasoning. It has really good flavor. But go ahead and use whatever, barbecue rub or your favorite all-purpose seasoning. It really doesn't matter at this point. I mean, this is just to flavor the chicken. You can do just salt and pepper if you like. At least, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Now you just want to go ahead and fill it. Go ahead and take your toppings and make sure you put enough cheese. That is the most important thing right here, because enough cheese is going to be able to make this pop. So go ahead and just fill it. Be generous. Make sure you put everything in there. And it's going to be a little tough to wrap, but guess what? You can fix that, because a little bit of pressure and handwork, you're going to be able to get all this together. Now you just want to go ahead and close it up once you got everything. As you see, it's coming out, but don't worry. We're going to be taking the tip of some skewers. I cut the tips, and basically that's going to hold these together. Go ahead and push it all through, and just go ahead and use the tip of the skewer to close it up. As you see, they're holding it up pretty well, and that's all you need. You just need the skewers just to keep it all together. Now the hard part is done. All we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our air fryer, we're gonna go ahead and preheat it at 350 degrees, and we're gonna set the cook time for 15 minutes. Once it's preheated, go ahead and spray a little bit of oil down on that grate, and go ahead and put your chicken breast in there, and then we'll just start the cooking process. Now after the 15 minutes, you want to make sure that you check the internal temperature of the chicken. You want to make sure that it's at least 165 degrees. Chicken breast, I don't like it dry, so I try to get it as close to 165 degrees as possible, because if it's over 170, then it starts to become dry. But it wasn't hitting temperature, so I ended up cooking it for another 5 minutes. So go ahead and set it at 350 degrees and set your time for 5 minutes. And pretty much when it was done here, it hit the temperature. It was at 168 degrees. Now it might vary depending on what type of air fryer you have, or size. My 3-quart actually cooks this a lot faster. Now you want to go ahead and just let it rest for about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we're going to be taking out the tips of the skewers. Now to make it easier, you just kind of twist them a little bit, and then you pull out, as you can see right here. And that's pretty much it. Once it's rested, it's time to eat. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. That chicken's perfectly cooked and it's still juicy, and that filling is fantastic. Like I said, don't skip out on the cheese. This is very delicious.
If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button so that way you can see future videos just like this and many more. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section, and I'll get back to you shortly. Now I have these 3 other air fryer recipes. They're very delicious and you must try them. Go ahead and check those out. Now y'all be beautiful and take care.